All right. This is part 3. I just had to show you this. Kato just came running in and was like, hey, do you want these 1985 puffy stickers of McDonald's? I don't even know where he got these, but hell yeah, I do. Look at that. Safety tested for children 3 and older. How did they safety test these? Grimace has got 2 arms. Fantastic. I'll have to find a spot for these. Thank you, Kato. All right, where were we? Yeah, let's start on this shelf now. We got a big grifter that I found in a basement of an antique shop in Kansas. Got this Nendroid here. Link is so cute. Here's a bizarre one. Oh, and it's missing a missile. So that means it's probably down here on the ground somewhere. This is Captain Hook from, like, the Hook movie, which had action figures that really jumped the shark, as you can see. But this spring has never worked right, and it just randomly shoots. So every once in a while, it'll shoot and scare the shit out of me. And apparently, that has happened, and the bullet is somewhere. There's Doctor Doom, Barbara Gordon in the back, Thanos in the the blue and orange, like Marvel vs. Capcom style. Love it. Hikaru Shida back here from AEW, when she was the champ for like ever. Mole Man's ass here. When they should have taught us about incels in school by telling us about Mole Man. Here he is, one of the first incels that ever existed. Sinestro down here. As you can see, again, lots of figures. Maybe I don't need to point out everyone. Am I annoying everyone? Got some lovely cars, Batmobiles, and DeLoreans, Back to the Future. Got Slappy Squirrel. Don't worry about it. Here's a Mad Hatter plush that I got from the Disney store before it closed on clearance, because Mad Hatter never gets any love from Disney and merchandise. And there's a little Goofy version and a little Alice in the back. Here's some Rescue Rangers. Oh yeah, got that as a present. The family knows what I like. Look again. Adorable. What were these? Were these GoBots? I can't remember. Here's some party wagons though. 2 Hot Wheels party wagons. Howard the Duck looking depressed as usual. Here's a little model of a B-17 Flying Fortress, which is one of my favorite planes and one of Kato's favorite planes as well. We got to actually go inside one of these and do a tour, which was cool. The name of the game escapes me right now. Crimson Sky. That's right. Did you know that they made a tabletop combat game for Crimson Sky? Neither did I, but here's some figures I found once. Also, again, dust everywhere. I did not clean. There's the Mach 5. There's a little Koro Q car of PJ DJ. Another cute Galactus. Knuckles. Did I mention the mask back here? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. One thing that you'll see back here is the cuties. Now, Muscle Men, which you will recognize here. I was big on Muscle Men. These were the ones that were marketed to girls. They had workout girls, rocker girls, babysitters, and the babies themselves. I'm looking to collect the full set. But yeah, that's what I got right here. And down here too is another set. Here's more action figures no one wants. Wild Wild West. We got Loveless and James West right here having a stare down. The Spider Car. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. I had a McDonaldland play set, and I would make Spider-Man go through the drive-thru and get Happy Meals. And again, action figures no one wants. There's the Blob. And Doll made me this dope phone holder for Pac-Man. And there's some random stuffies down here. And then the characters from Rampage These are probably the last pop figures you'll see in here. And the keys from Ready Player One down here. Because those were on deep clearance at Hot Topic. Because they didn't sell any. All right, here is... I showed you the foot pedals from this earlier. This is one of my favorite things in here. It is the controller. Oh my God, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. And it's so dusty. Again, how horrible am I? Yeah, this is the controller for... Oh shit. I've completely forgotten the name of it. Here I go again. I have not been sleeping lately. It'll come to me eventually. But this is a mech controller. Every single switch does things. Every button. These are all real. You control the game. It is an incredible controller. And good news is your homie and mine, Bad Jack. Look at this. This is even a or not a self-destruct, but you can eject by going out here. Your homie and my Bad Jack has made an X-input controller converter for this. So soon, when I start streaming again, I'll be able to play games that were definitely never made for this type of controller. And I'm very excited to do that. I cannot believe Steel Battalion. That's the name. God, Steel Battalion. I got this in a Japanese auction for $75. Fucking incredible. I think you usually see them around 400 or so. So it was nice. Let's do a quick walkthrough on the wall back here. Got some Judge Dredd figures. Another horrible Demolition Man. Again, action figures that need homes. It's fucking, what was his name? Danny from Last Action Hero. More Judge Dredds. I got the whole set of these guys. Love me some Dredd. Neo Geo Pocket Color ad. J. Scott Campbell's Danger Girl. I'd love to have more of those as well. Let's just go through some posters here. Original Playing with Power poster. More Dawn. Super Street Fighter 2 from Nintendo Power. There's the original Fallout ad, which is pretty dope. Yeah. Let's see. TRS-80. This was the first computer I had growing up. From Radio Shack. There's Voodoo from Wildcats. Looking fresh. The ad for the Star Fox competition, which I got second place in Kansas. If you haven't heard me tell this story before, like a 9-year-old beat me, and he got an entire trip to like Australia for him and his whole family. And I got a t-shirt and a 24 karat gold pen that was the size of my pinky. Yeah, it was great. Some more K-pop stuff. You'll see it bleeding in. There's them Stacy girls here. Yes, this is a tank made of balloons. Fall down the K-pop rabbit hole. You'll be glad you did. There's some Twice stuff from Japan. Mario Brothers 3, Superior Mario. More Japan, Twice, down there. Formula Love poster. This is the streaming setup. I guess I should just mention this real quick. I'm thankfully lucky enough to have an excellent MacBook from work. I got this monitor set up. This new mic stands kind of in the fucking way, as you can see. But it's like the only way that I could position it. And, it's a cheap mic stand. This is how I ended up doing it. Whatever. There's the backup that I test stuff on, like in my spare time. Who's back here? Oh, we got a couple Chaeyoungs and Sailor Jupiter. And then this is a Lego version of me working at WP Engine that Dalton made, and Kato added a second monitor and fixed it up too. There's the Ain Odin back there. And I recently got this Mario telephone. I'd never seen a Mario Kart hardline telephone before. And he's repping the Pride here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, one of those old Dayback CD players. A water cup. Very important. You know what? Let me see that. Very important. Yeah. And I got twice at Itsy watching me work. What a bunch of creeps. Got the lighting setups and all that. You all paid for all of this, basically, except for the monitors and computers. And this is how I stream. Down here is the green screen. It's literally the only place I can put it. And here's a damn roach that Kato threw in here, probably to freak me out. I found the roach! What else is on the wall? Ooh, yes, I got to see Twice live with Doll. It was amazing. Brought back a poster for that. Here's a tip. If you decide to put stuff on your walls, never use magic tape. It's not magic, it's bullshit. Stuff will peel off in the constantly changing climate. Use invisible tape instead. Every time you see something that is stuck well, it's invisible tape. Anytime you see it coming off the wall, it's magic tape. So, pro tip.
Or you could just use thumbtacks.
Yes, or you can use thumbtacks. Thank you, Kato. Here's Ellen Ripley. This is an original, which I can't believe I found an original of that. Mars Attacks. We're getting into some really cool action figures here. They came with a 3.5-inch disc with games on them. I'm trying to get all 3 discs so I can back those up. What do we got? Oh, Golden Girl. Not the Golden Girls you're thinking of. This was like a She-Ra ripoff. I had to do some research. They just made toys. There was never a cartoon, although we do have the board game downstairs too. And they look absolutely ridiculous. The artwork is incredible, and then the dolls are kind of but thankfully I found one that didn't look too bad. This is Dragon Queen. She's got the most badass hair, so I had to get her. She's like the only villain in the entire thing. Literally, the entire series is about a bunch of like gladiatrixes that just do battle in like Coliseum games. I shit you not. It's incredible. Some old school Twice. Look at him. Adorable. Down here, we got a really old school Gundam kit. This is a repro. I found out I need paint to do this one, though, so I had to stop working on it. A Thrustmaster for the PS3, and it's got a PC switch, so I'll be able to play some games on that, too. Got that at Game Exchange last week. And I also got this GameCube surround sound unit, which I need to clean up and see if I can get working. There's Xena down here, The Last Judge Dredd, and Apocalypse has been relegated to the bottom of the wall. Don't you think you'd be mad? Phoenix, Omega Red. Man, I loved Omega Red until they made him a child predator. I think they've retconned him and he's no longer a child predator. Let's hope. This is my favorite Cable. Whenever I think of Cable, I think of this version right here. And I was glad to get that Toy Biz Cable. And Strife. And if you weren't alive in the 90s to experience Cable versus Strife, I feel sorry for you. Check out Executioner's Song. Fantastic story arc. And here's some Micro Machines for the Pink Ranger. I didn't know they made these. I was very happy to find that. Glow-in-the-dark Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, here's Jubilee and a giant sentinel hand to squeeze her with. Of course. Some Itsy and Twice here. Here's some more Pepsi Man figures. So this is the snowboard kit. One thing to know about Pepsi Man is he's very clumsy. He's always getting a shit beat out of him. So you'll see that he comes with like a cast and stuff because he's meant to be all messed up. This is a Pepsi Man figure with one of those change actions, kind of like the Power Rangers had back in the day. This one in particular, you just press a button and he makes this face. That's all he does. He squeezes his legs together and he makes that face, just like me. Here's my top favorite Pepsi Man figure, though, is this rare one here. that smells like Pepsi Cola. Now, here's the best part, is the broken English. Again, these only came out in Japan. This is the fucked of Pepsi Man. I don't know where they were going with this, but it says this is not fact. So they knew what they were doing. But this is the limited edition fucked of Pepsi Man figure. All parts made of smelling material. I have not ripped the hole off of this, but if you get your nose in there really good, you can smell something that just smells like cat vomit instead of Pepsi Cola. Maybe that's why it's the fucked of Pepsi Man. I don't know. Let's go through some more figures very quickly. I'm just going to go through here. There's an original Masters of the Universe vehicle with Green Goblin piloting it. And the friendliest Galactus and Sentinel you ever did see. There's some more Danger Girl characters, just very small. And Mama Moo's peeking out here. Here's the Noid from Domino's Pizza. I would like to get more Noid stuff. The Enterprise. This is really dope. It opens up and it's a play set in here with a bunch of figures and stuff. I got this, and I can't remember what I paid for it, but then Cadence actually found one in an antique shop, paid way less, and it was in way better shape. So he's got one of these too, which is cool. That one game, the Avengers game thing that no one bought and it was in clearance, this Ultron was really cool, though. I had to grab him. Here's more Pepsi Man. A whole gaggle of Pepsi Men. They made a bunch of bottle tops. And again, each one of these is Pepsi Man getting his ass handed to him. Getting destroyed, getting slapped, running into walls, getting hit in the junk, getting slapped with a baseball, dropping a pot of flowers on his foot. I just love them all. Oh, and here's when Donatello was playing D&D. He was a wizard. There's a Marvel vs. Capcom Zangief. I'd love more Marvel vs. Capcom figures, but they're expensive as shit. Someone gave that to me for free at Classic Game Fest. And this Beetlejuice. I love this Beetlejuice. You want that Van Helsing figure? I got that Van Helsing figure. Don't you worry. Here's some Mac Tonight by Bruce Lee. Transforming food toys from McDonald's. Very cool. They turned into robots or dinosaurs based on what you have. Again, Kato has a massive collection of these, maybe even all of them, but I only have a few. I gotta step up my game. Here's Adam Warlock over here. And a very cool Jubilee back there. This PlayStation and this Saturn are actually Bandai models too. And again, doing things with a camera in my hand. Stupid. Yeah, I can't even open it. They both have discs in them and stuff too. And then there's some Megos back here too. Spider-Man and Electro. And Domo-kun. You remember Domo-kun? Oh, and there's an original Darth Vader with the weird plasticky trench coat they used to wear. Yeah, we went through that wall very quickly. What was this, part 3, part 4? I don't fucking remember. I'll see you in the next one.